Joining me on the show is the director, writer and cast of West is West.
We're in Birmingham for the premiere of my new film, West is West, which I've written. It's a sequel to East is East, one of my earlier films. And it's quite wonderful being in Birmingham for the premiere because we've kind of come full circle, because the origins of East is East, the film, was a play called East is East, which started at Birmingham Rep in 1996.
Well, West is West is an extension of East is East. It moves further, the whole journey moves further, and George Khan visits Pakistan after 30 years. So the film is about 85% shot in Pakistan, well, shot in India, but it's supposed to be Pakistan, and 15% in Britain. The film's message is that we must have tolerance to each other's culture, and we must respect each other's culture and imbibe all the good things from each other. And here is a man, George Khan, who is in extraordinary circumstances when he goes to Pakistan. He sees his family, which has been suffering. He's been sending money home for all these years, but there was no emotional bond.
West is West is still made for a predominantly British audience, British, Asian and white, but I don't know, I think a lot of the humour is really about families, and there's a sort of cross-cultural gap in there that it plays with. I grew up in the Midlands, so it was always very multicultural where I lived anyway, and I think part of the joy of this script when I first read it is I think it does appeal to a far broader audience than just Manchester or India or anywhere, and hopefully the family connection and family drama allows it to travel everywhere.
And as you bring for British audience West is West, anything else you bring back from India?
A couple of nasty rashes. No. No, I mean, I suppose as a crew we went on the same sort of cultural journey that Sajid goes on. I hadn't been to India before, and that is a big eye-opener. And I guess in the same way, over the few months we were there, you fall in love with the place. It's got so much to give. So we did that same journey as the story in the process of making the film. So it's always going to be dear to me.
Can you share your experience working with West in West, please?
Yes, I was in the original play in 1996 of East is East, which opened here in Birmingham. It was supposed to be quite a short job and turned into a year's work. And then from then, Ayub adapted the script, made it into a film. And this is the sequel, West is West, which I am in, which is always nice.
Mr. Khan, go with your teacher and stay in the school, or I'm bloody fixing you. Are you always a bloody stupid?
Why people come to see West in West?
Because I think it's because, one, it's very funny, it's very emotional, and the characters remain universal and appealing to so many different people and many different diverse cultures.
I would like to get married soon.
Me too. What about her? Too old. Left on trees too long.
At the moment, because it's only just open tonight, I can only judge it on a few special showings that we've had, and it's been very successful, and the reviews have been very positive, especially from the audiences, and that's the most important review you want, is from the people who go and see the film.
I think it's given a bit of a culture shock. It's given us, the young youth, a bit of an experience about how life is in Pakistan, and many differences between the western side and the eastern side. The film was absolutely amazing, and I think they should definitely have a third sequel to this.
It's a brilliant sequel to East is East. very much more emotional, very tear-jerking at the end. You know, you see the human side of the main character.
How many numbers you can take out of 10?
Ooh, 10. 10 out of 10, definitely. I'd recommend it.
I you cousin. I am your first cousin. Your daddy is my chacha. But I am married to your sister Rehana. My daddy is chacha.
This is your first film or you done before as well?
It's my first film.
What was your experience in work?
Fantastic. And working with such great actors as Om Puri, Linda Bassett, Emil Mawa, Zita Sattar, obviously, and Leslie Nichol. It's fantastic.
So can you describe our viewer, what's your role into this film?
I'm playing little Sajid, who grows up in this film and matures, kind of a boy to manhood kind of thing. He learns about more of his culture, as he is reluctant, I thought, but it's very good. Everybody matures in this film, even George Khan does.
I don't know what the rating is. I think you'd have to ask one of the other producers. But there is swearing in it. But I think on the whole, it's still a great family film.
You need the bog.
Help yourself.
Share the food.
This is like the copper to you. More like tandoori red.
You just came out from West in West. How many numbers you can give this out of 10?
I'd give it a 10.
Why is 10?
Because it was actually much funnier than the first one. I think Sajid played a really, really good role. And I would love to see a third one, hopefully. Combining East and West together, hopefully.
So you can recommend to people coming on?
Definitely go and see it.
Hi, this is Shin from DCS. I've just come out of watching West is West, and it was a great film. I really enjoyed it. I think you should come and watch it. If you liked East is East, come and watch this one. You're going to enjoy it.